everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Alecia Lott. This channel is for those of you who want to have a bullet journaling routine that is messy and minimalist, and for those of you who want to use journaling for growth, personal development, mental health, and feelings and stuff. So my studio setup is a little different, and I hope you can hear me okay. It is very, very hot here. I am in Cincinnati, Ohio. It gets humid and yucky, and I am like Beyonce in that I need a fan on me at all times, especially in the summer. As soon as I start sweating, it's difficult for me to stop. So I'm just trying to not just be a puddle right now. Before I begin, I just want to give a huge thank you to those of you who left comments and watched my video last week and had all these wonderful ideas and all this wonderful feedback. And I got a bunch of new subscribers as well, so hello, welcome to all of you. And I'm happy that I have all these different ideas to play with and work from. I felt kind of overwhelmed by all the information that flowed toward me. I had to take a step back and just remember what I'm doing and remember that I don't have to do everything all at once, and I can still hold on to those ideas and let them, just put my own little spin on things and just see what comes out the other side. Didn't sound right. How this video will go is that the first half of the video I do a little question, just some different things to think about, and then the second half of the video we go into our weekly spread. We set that up, get everything ready for the week, get pumped. Yeah. So this week's question is, what would you let go of? What is something that is stopping you from achieving what you want? For me, it's been kind of a struggle wanting to let go of things that feel really stable, that make me feel secure, because when I was in my 20s, I was just all over the place. I had no direction whatsoever. I would just do whatever I wanted. Oh yeah, quit that job. Oh yeah, move over here. Sell that thing that you really needed. I've kind of done a complete 180, and now I'm very, as I have a bullet journaling channel, I'm very regimented in a lot of ways. So now it's a little bit more difficult for me to take risks and to let go of those things that need to be pushed aside. And so yeah, it's interesting to think about what is it that I can do without completely just destroying my whole life and ending up in a van down by the river. As we think about letting go, as we think about what we need to get rid of, what we need to throw away, what we need to sell, what we need to possibly move away from, the people we need to break up with, all of those things, I want you to think about some of these questions. Why do I, or don't I, trust myself enough to let this go? What would happen if I don't let go? What are 3 reasons why I'm ready to let go? What will I do when I no longer have to do this anymore? And lastly, what do I want? But you don't want to hear about that. Let's get on to our weekly spread and let's get ready for this coming week. Now that Q2 is almost over, I believe this is going to be the last week of the second quarter. Things are going very well as long as I can get my video, my June 30th video, which is next Sunday. As long as I can get that in, then I will be good to go on that. And then 4 blog posts, I have done that, and in the description box is the address of my little blog. And I think my intention of the week went pretty well. My ultimate goal is to help more people start journaling and just show people the magic of journaling and how it can change your life. Setting my intention for the week helped me think of different ways that I could do that. Here is my week in review page that I'll fill out on Sunday or Monday. I totally skipped it last week because I messed up so much with the page numbers. So that's okay. We don't need to review every week, do we? But I do have this quote from Dolly Parton, and it is, If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. It's gonna be the week of June 23rd until June 29th. And these are my habits for the day. Yes. And then we put the days of the week. There was one other thing now that I've made this line. I wanted to put, so under to-do list, I'm going to put post-it note. And I go through phases where I'm not looking at the journal so much, and then I'll go the whole day without looking at it, and then I'll get to bed and I'll be like, oh crap, there was this thing on my to-do list that I could have done. I just didn't look at it and I forgot. I will forget that quickly. So sometimes what I like to do is to just take a post-it note and just put it on the bathroom mirror or on the microwave in the kitchen, or just somewhere where I will walk past it and see it multiple times per day, and then it just reinforces and it helps me think, okay, I do need to, maybe in the next 10 to 15 minutes I could do that thing or whatever. So yes, that has saved my life so many times. Reminders on my phone are garbage to me. They're worthless. They're dead to me. And another way I find the to-do list useful is that it helps me break things, like more of my larger goals, it helps me break them down into chunks. What is something that I can do that would push me forward toward my end goal? So that's helpful as well. Whoa, how did I get? Usually I don't get all the way up to Friday on this side, so I'm doing something different. I don't know. I want to get rid of this page number. Why can't I hold this right? There we go. Yeah. Well, so now I have a bunch of space for next week. This part is normally way down here, and then I just write things that come to mind that I want to do the following week. Maybe I could put in 2 weeks down here. You know what? I think I will. Just to see. This is an experiment. Okay, and now it's time for our rubber stamp. I don't need a lot of fanciness and doodads sometimes, but this little rubber stamp, I tell you what. Yeah. Stamp is always crooked, but it just gives it its charm, right? Oh, well, no more paydays this month, but I'll go ahead and circle them anyways. I like to know when I did get paid, maybe. Ooh, this is... Okay, so up here I'm going to write my intention for the week. I did like having it at the top of the page. That was last week. That was the first time I had done that, and I enjoyed it. So I'm going to continue doing that, but I will write the intention at the end. It kind of helps me relax and think about the coming week. Nice. It's kind of a nice close to the journaling session in my mind. Okay. So first are going to be the weekly writing related tasks. So I will put blog, post, and that's going to be, I'll put Saturday morning, but I won't be upset if it's not Saturday morning. I've been reading You Are a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero, which I've already read her original book, which is You Are a Badass, and now I'm reading the money version, and she talks a lot about gratitude and, you know, just putting vibes into the universe and just giving as much as you can and being grateful for what you already have and grateful for what you receive. So, you know, I figured just leaving nice comments on other people's videos and posts and things, I just feel like it's good vibes. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna see what happens when I do that. So I put this little line here just to kind of separate the writing tasks from the YouTube related stuff. YouTube. Wow. I have just left myself so much space down here. I'm gonna figure out how to better space this, and also, well, the quarter's almost over, so I will have new goals for next quarter. And now I'm going to take different tasks and just split them up according to the day of the week. So my YouTube related stuff, I already have my video and I have my blog post. This comment on 5 videos. And by the way, I want to do like check marks for each one. Now, I think I will add that as a daily to-do list item and see how that feels. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to try it. So I feel like I could probably incorporate this into my morning routine. I'm not quite ready to do that just yet, but I feel that is probably coming in the future. And then see, by Friday, if I do them all each day, then I'll be done for the week. That would be excellent. And Sunday, I want to do my weekend review. Actually, remember to do it every week. And next week, I have my quarterly review. And it's just going to be super informal because, as you see, I don't really have much to, I guess, recap. But yeah, it would be nice to just think about, you know, what I accomplished, what could have gone better over the course of the second quarter. And now it is time for me to write my intention for the week. I'm not going to set a timer. I had been setting like a 10-minute or 15-minute timer. I don't feel like doing that this week. I'm just going to write until this is filled up. Boom. Okay, my intention for the week. This week, I intend to think about how I can shake things up and forge new pathways instead of coasting toward the default goals. I want to continue to prune away the belongings, feelings, attitudes, and goals that no longer serve me. And that's it. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope to see you again next Sunday. Please leave me a like if you like this video, and leave me a comment if you have something to share. If you have a thought or an idea that you would like to share with all of us, we would love to hear it. And I wish you a wonderful week. And I give you the upside down wave goodbye. Have a good week.